Nene, what is that? What is that? Dada. So good morning. I don't even know where I left off, but I know we were doing skincare and oral care, I guess, but I don't even know where I left off. My husband said that I should use a mic next time, so I'm using my mic. Hopefully the sound is better, more fuller. I don't know. Let me know what you think about the sound. So today is Friday. It's the Friday after Easter. I had a lovely Easter, and I'm not going to share too much about my Easter experience this year or on here. I'm now a member of Substack, and that's a new platform to me. But like I said a few weeks ago, I started following Harrison Wallace. He is an influencer, content creator on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and on Substack. And he shares his recipes. Because he does cooking, you know, everything cooking, tablescape, everything that comes with hosting. And he writes his recipes and newsletters on Substack. And my goals for this year were, you know, I wanted to start my social media back up again. And also I wanted to start a blog. But it was too much, you know, learning how to make a WordPress website or a blog. And I did that in the past, but now, you know, my time is limited because I have to share my time with 5 other people because I have 4 children and a husband. So I really, really wanted the blog, but I said I cannot do it right now because filming, buying equipment again for camera, because I sold all my camera equipment years ago because I wasn't filming, and you know, I had to do all this stuff. But Substack is a great start for a blog. It's newsletters, and you can subscribe and you will get the newsletter into your email. And I still have to figure stuff out, but I love to write. I write in my diary as much as I can. I want to say daily, but that's not true because, you know, sometimes I just am so tired that I cannot write in my diary daily, but I write as often as I can, and I write notes all the time. Yesterday I bought a new notebook specifically for recipes. I have other you know, notebooks where I write notes, recipes, other things, but this one is specifically for recipes. And I want to write as well. I love to write. I have a lot of things in my mind that I write down in my phone or in notebooks, but I also want to share with others, you know, great content, great things that pop into my mind. And I think Substack is a great way for me to, you know, clear everything that's in my mind, to share recipes, to share makeup, beauty, other things. So I wrote down a newsletter. I haven't uploaded it yet, but by the time you see this video, it probably is already up. And it's about my Easter experience and how it was, what I would do differently next year to, you know, grow and prosper. And yeah, I'm excited. I really am excited for Substack. So check down the link below. I will describe everything down below where you can subscribe so that you will receive newsletters if you are curious. And it's free. And it's just a little bit more of myself. I love to be on Instagram or TikTok. Not really so on TikTok, to be honest. But, you know, shooting content, it's a lot, especially with children. And, you know, I think this is easier for me that I can just write things down and add pictures or video to it. I think this is going to be my main social media platform, Substack, and maybe Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram yet, follow me at I am Lady Debi, and even on Substack it's I am Lady Debi, and on all social media platforms is I am Lady Debi. So you might be thinking, why is she combing her hair? Because today I want to go to the barbers again to just maintain my little teeny weeny fro, because as you can see here, it's growing out, and here as well. I think you see it's poking out this here. So last time I think my barber didn't really feel like cutting hair. He was a little bit down, I could tell, and I told him, how are you doing? He was like, how should I be doing? I'm like, good, we are up, we are blessed, you know. And he was like, man, it's okay, we're here. So I felt like his energy was off, so he didn't really cut my hair properly. When I came home it looked great, but the next day I saw that certain pieces were longer than other pieces. So I'm gonna go back and go into the barbers later. Also, I did my makeup, and I'm into signature looks. So this is my signature look. So you might think it's exactly the same like last time. Correctly. But still, I like it how it came out today. I must say, I'm still in love with the Tom Ford Scarlet Rouge. That's the one I have on today. As you can tell, it's being used. It's being used. It's bright. It's perfect for the weather, you know, the spring weather. Even though today it's a little bit gloomy, it's a little bit gray, but it's perfect. It's bright. It's hi, I'm here. No confusement. I am here. And I love it. I love this look. Yesterday I was looking into the mirror before I went into the shower. I still had my makeup on, and I was like, I look good. I look good. This is exactly how I want to look. My fro should be a little bit fuller, but it's growing, so I'm happy. You know, I like the bold lip. I like these earrings. I like my full cheeks. I don't know if my cheeks are getting fuller because I'm taking the collagen I was showing you in my first vlog the Leukovital collagen. I don't know if it's the best collagen, but my face is plump, it's full, it's juicy, my cheeks, I love it. For blush, I used a combination of Exhibit A by NARS. It's a bright, it's an orange red, so perfect for spring. Also, I did use the Chanel cream to powder blush Granate Profound, and this is a little bit more reddish. And last time I said it's similar to MAC Brick blush, but I meant raisin blush. It's not really similar, but it's in that, you know, color scheme, that little bit of brick red, but this has a bit of sheen to it, so that's why my cheeks are, you know, a little bit glowy. It's not glittery, it's just a healthy glow, which I love. I'm still using the L'Oreal Paris, what is it? Infallible Brows, the Micro Precision Pencil. I have to say, I like it's similar to the MAC Spiked, but yeah, I've been using it for a week and I still have product left, and that was the problem with the MAC Spiked one. I used it for 4 days and it was gone. There was no product anymore. So this one, you can at least use it for a week, hopefully multiple weeks. I still haven't bought extra pencils, so I still have to do that today because it was on sale, 1 + 1, but I only bought one, and then I bought a lipstick, and I have to say I do like this lipstick, but this one is Coloris Nude Intense Worth It Intense. Let me show you for the people who might want to buy. You know, it's also a bit reddish. You know, it's perfect for every day. It has a sheen to it, but I have to say I'm more into the red colors. What else do I have to update you guys on? I still use the Estee Lauder Double Wear, the new one in 711. My opinions on it, it's a good foundation. It's a foundation, it works. Would I buy it again? Ooh, Papa, watch out. Would I buy it again? I don't know. It's not like, oh, I need this in my arsenal otherwise. No, it's a good foundation. It does what it's supposed to do. And yeah. But to say I need this, I cannot live without it, no. But it, you know, it's whatever you want. To set my foundation or to set my under eye, I did use the Chanel powder Universal Libre, dus the natural finish loose powder, 50 medium intense. Papa, watch out. So, and I have to say I like this. Wait, my children need me. Look who's here. Look who's here. The little Nene. Nene. Well, what I was saying, yes, I'm still using the Chanel powder. Also, I'm making breakfast. So she's waiting for breakfast, and her breakfast means she wants milk. But mama gotta eat first before I give you some milk. So I'm making some scrambled eggs, and I just toasted my sourdough bread. But I wanted to come in quickly because, so I finished up Substack. Yeah, I did. Yesterday I saw a lot of footage with Beyonce and Mama Knowles and Miss Blue Ivy. They had a sacred launch brand party, or how do you call it, launch party. And you know, I saw them and just something flashed into my mind that a lot of people, you know, let me just say that you have some people who want people like a Beyonce, or people with a certain status or certain things they have or do. They want to see you fall. They want to critique you. They want to judge you for what you are doing and what you are doing wrong and what you should do. And it reminded me of, you know, what I am doing and what I've been trying to do, or not even trying to, what I've been doing, and who catches up, and who doesn't get it. You know, with relationships, it's the same. Being married, being in a relationship is not easy. Dealing with people is not easy. It doesn't matter if it's your parents or your friends or colleagues. We people, we are not the same. We have different backgrounds. We have different visions. We have different ways of doing things. And you know, it's not hard, it's not easy to be, you know, in sync, to be in alignment with each other, you know, that you think the same, or that you can, you know, work together to get stuff done. It's not easy, and you need encouragement. You need people to uplift you and tell you to keep going, even though things are hard, things are, you know, you are not in a good place. Instead of people judging you for being in a marriage or being in a relationship, you know, we live in a time, or let me not say we live in a time, people don't understand that. And when you come online and you see people saying like, people who are in a relationship, people who are married, they're stupid, or judging people who choose to be married or to be in a relationship, is just, that is not the type of encouragement or the type of, this is how it goes when you're filming with a little baby in your hand. She's taking my camera, my mic. Okay, I might have to finish this when we finish eating, so I will hold you to it. Remind me that I have to finish the story. Okay, remind me, because when I go into mommy mode, I might forget. So remind me and I will come back. All right, see you in a bit. I just finished breakfast, and I promised to finish my little story. Meanwhile, let me fix my makeup. So I was saying, yes, having a relationship is not easy, and you need a lot of encouragement, especially when things don't go well. It's normal. It's us people, when things are hard or things don't go our way, or whatever the case may be, you want to give up. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship, it's a business, if it's working out, if you do not see results, or you don't see the results that you want to see, or the things you expect to see, you just want to give up. Everybody can relate. So with relationships or a marriage, it's not different. It's the same. There are times that you are fed up because things don't go the way you want to, or maybe you're just in a season where you and your loved one just can't seem to stop arguing. Or can't see eye to eye. I see my camera flashing, so I'm gonna be quick. That's normal. That's why you need encouragement. That's why you need people around you that support you, that maybe make you see a different perspective, because sometimes you just don't see it. When you're in it, you just don't see it, and you need encouragement. It's very hard to go online and then you see a lot of people, or especially single people, talking about relationships in a way that is not going to be supportive to you, especially not if you want to stay in a relationship, if you want to stay committed. The things they are saying make you want to pull out, make you want to give up. Just know that a relationship is a long-term investment. It's something you work towards to. You gotta keep making goals. It can be small goals, it can be big goals. Big goals might be having a family, you know, children, or buying a house. A goal can be just to be kind to each other and have dinner together every day. These things make it worth it. These things make it fun. You have to make it your own. No relationship is the same. My relationship will not look like, you know, my neighbor's relationship. Everybody does their own thing. This is something you will create together with your loved one. You make it. You make your bed and you lay in it, and it better be a nice, comfy, cozy bed where you feel safe, where you feel loved, where you feel your best, where you feel creative. You know, only positive things. And why I was talking about Substack, because yes, I am somebody who likes to write. My husband and I wrote this book years ago, Eclipse. It's in Dutch, but basically it's called Eclipse, a guide to, or a manual to a successful relationship. And it's not talking about, oh, I got the best relationship and this is what you should do. No, this is something I live by. This is, if I, you know, last year my husband and I had a off year. We had an off season. We were not doing great. Especially because we were so head on business and we want to achieve goals. We want to sell so many books. We want to move into a new home. And we had all these things that we wanted to do in 2023. Leaning into 2024, we were really leaning into it. I was hustling, I was grinding, I was making videos, I was talking to people, investors. I'm like, I got this great idea and I want to do this. Everything was about the business. Things didn't work out. On top of that, I got pregnant. I was like, oh, how are we going to do it? Because we just got this new rental home and we just started you know, this book, and we didn't achieve the goals we wanted to achieve. Everything was off, and you know, the relationship really was rocky. This year, it's a better year. I'm just focused on me. He is focused on what he wants to do. We are both being creative. We are doing things we love. I'm writing on Substack. I'm filming for YouTube. I love my makeup. I am in a good space. And he is in a good space. So you can see that the relationship now it's in harmony. The dynamic is perfect. We are aligned. And it's not about hustling and grinding and selling. I'm not selling you this book because as of right now, the book is not on sale. I shut down the website. And it will be back on. And when it gets back on, I will let you know. But I just wanted to come here and show you and tell you, You need encouragement when you are in a relationship. If you have somebody you love, a friend, a colleague, sister, brother, it doesn't matter, and you know they are in a relationship, be kind, be supportive. I know it's hard maybe when you are single or you just got to break up or you're heartbroken, that you will become bitter and angry and you think, oh, men or women, all men or women are this, all men or women are that. Please be mindful. I don't want to make your life harder, but be mindful that, you know, things are hard in relationships, and, you know, we need support too. Not because we are in a relationship means that everything is going great and everything is lovely. People who are in a marriage or in a relationship also need support. Wait a minute. So yeah, also people who are in a relationship need encouragement. Even if it's going great, just be kind, encourage them, tell them that you are proud of them or what they are doing and how they are raising a family, how they treat each other. Tell them that they are inspiration and, you know, how they inspire you to maybe, you know, think differently about men or women or relationships, even though maybe you come from a broken home or you see a lot of people breaking up around you. Stay positive. If you want to have a relationship in the future, be kind to people who have a relationship or marriages. That is how you attract greatness, you know, towards yourself. What you want for yourself, also extend that same. I gotta love, love. I gotta love, love. I gotta love, love. I gotta love. Some people say money gets you everything, but it don't make me happy. It's not the reason my heart sings. It's what I've got. You couldn't put a price on that, 'cause I got something real. 'Cause I gotta love, love. I gotta love, love. I gotta love. I gotta love. Some people cool, some people try to get by. If you don't have a reason, it's hard to make it all worthwhile. 'Cause what I've got surely makes the world. I'm back. It's lunchtime. It's almost 1 o'clock, and I just uploaded a video. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. It's my vlog about makeup I bought in Amsterdam. I'm braiding my daughter's hair. I'm also talking about relationships, about forgiveness and grace and mistakes and all of that. So if you're interested in seeing that, please check out vlog number 2. I know it's been a while. I've been gone for a long time, but I explained that in, I don't even know if I explained why I was gone. But, you know, I had to get a hang of vlogging and how to vlog, because I was looking at vlog number 2 when I was editing. I had almost like 4.5 hours of footage. I was like, what the heck? How did I get so much footage? And now how do I edit all this footage? And how can I cut it down to, let's say, an hour? So I have seen that I cook a lot. I cook a lot. And I guess I know that, but to see it on camera, I'm like, these are a lot of recipes. And This is not my job. I just vlog, like I said, to curate a lot of memories with my family, children, husband, and everything. I just want to see over a span of time how my life was, how I have grown, how I've learned and everything. So this is not my job. My main occupation is I'm a traditional wife, or you can call it a stay-at-home wife, or stay-at-home mom, or a housewife, however you want to call it. I'm at home and I take care of my husband and my 4 children, and vlogging is something I do on the side. So I don't really plan my videos as a real influencer would do that. They would plan ahead and they would be like, Monday I'm cooking this, on Tuesday I'm cooking that, and I'm gonna edit or film like this. I can do all the planning, but reality is I don't have a lot of time. I have a tight schedule and I cook when I need to cook. And when I cook, it's not gonna be like the place is clear, there are no children around. When I cook, there'll be children running around, even though they are sleeping, they might wake up, some of them might need you. So I cannot really film like most of the influencers who are doing this for a job, or maybe they have a lot of help, or they have nannies where they can, you know, take their mind off children and just focus solely on the one thing they are doing. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm filming cooking videos, but sometimes I notice that I miss the end result because I was so busy doing something else that I forget to film the end result, or I'm just missing steps, or my camera died, or my SD card is full. A lot of technical things happen in between, which I do not have the time to fix it at that moment. So I have to figure out, do I want to do cooking videos like step by step, or do I leave it for another platform? And in my upcoming vlog, the ones that vlog number 3, I will tell you that I opened a Substack, and even for Substack I wrote articles or newsletters. I didn't even have the time to upload these things because I want to see if it's good, could it be better, which pictures do I use. So it's a little bit challenging, but nonetheless, I'm back. I have figured out a way to edit and to vlog to a point that I like and that will be complementary to my lifestyle. It was good to take some time off and reflect and just be with the children, the husband. They had a holiday, my husband had. So like I've said, I am not a professional. So that means sometimes I forget, or I'm just too busy to finish what I am doing. So I'm thinking about maybe, you know, trying to put it, or not even try, put it on different platforms so that I can really fulfill my recipes and share it with you. That is also what happened with Easter. I had a full Easter menu and then I didn't film it, and when I filmed it, it was so late, it was dark, and I didn't want to take out my lights because it was so much work and I wanted to eat. So I have a whole story about Easter, which I'm going to upload on Substack with the thing. I think it's 10 things or 12 things I would do different for next Easter. So I'm already prepared for next year, because if you want to grow, you have to reflect, see where you made mistakes, improve and get better. For now, I have to hurry up because I have to take or pick my girls up from school. I did this makeup look this morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. It still looks great. I referred it back to my old makeup looks. This is a look I would have done 2 years ago without false lashes. I love it. I used my Dior. Oops. My Dior palettes right here. I'm still on this makeup bag. I love it. It's easy. I used 3 colors. One as a highlight, brow highlight. This one over my liner. And this one for the smoky lid part. So this palette is called 183 Plump Tutu Dior Show. It was from last year's collection. So for now, I'm just gonna refresh. Where did I put my brush? Brush. Because I did the girls their makeup this morning. Now I do not know where I put my brush. Well, I don't have time for this. So I have to look for another brush. Or is it in here? Oh, it's in here. But I just didn't see it. So it looks good. Not too much shine. This is what I like. I do my makeup so I don't have to keep reapplying my makeup, because even though I'm at home, I really do not have the time to keep on applying or reapplying makeup. I just take most of the time I just do my makeup in the morning, and then before I head out to pick the girls up again, or if I'm going to ride the bike or go somewhere with the children, that's when I check my makeup. Do you like it? It's different from the last time you have seen me. So let me know if you like or don't. I love it. It's glam, it's disco, it's, you know, 70s, 80s. I love it. I need my lip pencil. My lip brush. I meant lip brush. I still need to buy a new lip brush because I had one and I left it in Suriname where we used to live. But that one was a recommendation by Sam Fine. So you know it must be great. So I have to reorder that one again. But I don't like to order makeup anymore or anything for that instance, because the shipment is crazy. You know, you buy one product and then you have to pay 20 euros on shipment. Who wants to do that? This color is Complicated by Patrick Ta, and look at this. when you have girls who are into makeup, this is how your makeup will be looking. I do want to apply some blush because that's what I did this morning. Just in the center. This, I don't have a name. It's Stay Plumped by Rimmel London. Oh, this one is Peach Pie. Peach Pie. So for now, I have to do my hair. Also, I have an update. I bought this a few weeks ago. La Roche-Posay Mela B3 serum. It's an it's in French. Intensive anti-dark spots, concentrate until recurrence. So it's for pigmentation or hyperpigmentation, and that is my, I think, biggest skincare issue. I don't have a lot of issue, but of course you are dark skinned. I never used sunscreen back in the day, so I have darkness around my mouth and under my eyes. So those are the things I'm correcting right now, and I added this to my skincare routine. I have to say it's great. Also, I bought this as well. I almost forgot to show you. La Roche-Posay wrinkles, Hyalu B5 eyes, anti-wrinkle care, repairing and replumping eye cream. And I have to say, for me, it almost functions as a, how do you call it, a primer to stop my under eyes from wrinkling, or for the makeup to enter the lines. So I really see a difference when I put on my makeup under my eyes. It just performs better. Just fell on the flow. So I didn't comb my hair this morning. I just ran out of time, so I have to do it now. Normally I wouldn't be doing my hair at this time because my hair would have been done, but I also have to go to the barber, but I don't want to go to the barber because I want to grow my hair out just a tad bit. But as you guys know, I'm kind of struggling with my hair due to postpartum and some other scalp issues. So I'm really, washing my hair with a special shampoo from what is it? A Biodermal, like a dermatologist approved shampoo for itching and scalp issues. And I also bought this L'Oreal Paris Magic Retouch for my edges because of the, how do you call it, postpartum shedding. It's messing with my roots on my hairline, and I have noticed I don't like it when my hairline looks funny. It changes my face shape. So this is my little secret. Ooh, it's so cold, but really it works and it does what it needs to do. It's very cold though. So that's my little secret. So if you have issues with your hairline due to postpartum, or it could be anything, maybe illness, or your edges are just thinning, use this. Oh, this is brown. I was thinking, why does it look so funny? Well, this morning I told my husband about it, and he probably used it, and then he didn't put the right product back. He put the brown one with the black cap. Now I'm thinking, hey, this is black, but it kind of looks funny. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So this is our little secret, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do to look flawless. You dig? This is what the celebrities do. They cheat. They make sure everything is flawless and perfect. So why wouldn't we do the same? Right? Because you gotta look good. There are no excuses. See, mama looks, I just look like I came out of the 70s. Like this is me. This is the girl I know. This is the woman, the lady that I know, the one that I was looking for. Oh yeah, yeah, this is me. The people who know me know that this is me. This is how you catch me outside. This is me. This is your girl. Yeah, there are no excuses. Yes, I have 4 children, but there are no excuses. You gotta take care of yourself, because no one else will do it for you. And you will regret it when you look back at your pictures and be like, why did nobody tell me I was this good looking? No, when I look at my old picture, I'm like, yes, this is how you're supposed to look. And that will be forever my reference. I don't have to reference any other celebrity or known person. I reference myself because I created this look. This is my own image. This is my personal brand. And it's my responsibility to make sure I uphold this. So I'm telling you, that magic root retouch, it changed everything. I feel like I'm 2 years. We were back in the 2024 when I looked this great and I was making videos about relationships online. This is how I looked. Even though I didn't get a lot of views, mama looked good. And when I look at those videos, I'm like, yes, I look good. So that's my reference. And I felt like the past few months I lost that touch. I couldn't get it back. But ever since this week, I was like, I'm gonna look at my old videos and I'm gonna do that makeup, because I felt my best, I looked my best, and these are the results, and I love it. I love it. I look fresh, I look youthful, I look playful as well. I like to be playful. I don't want to be too serious. You know, I already have strong features, so I like to be playful, you know, 80s, you know, disco glam, like yeah, with my little afro, you know. Yes, I'm feeling myself. So I'm gonna pick up my children and I might be back later on, but I hope you like the makeup. I'm still using the same product, still using my Hot One blush by NARS, still using my Estee Lauder Double Wear, the new formula foundation, still using my eyebrow pencil by L'Oreal, and still it hasn't finished. And it's been a few weeks, so MAC don't play me. If you know, you know, because I made a video about it. That MAC Spike Liner, which is my favorite, but no, the product within 4 days, it was gone. So I replaced that with L'Oreal Paris Infinable Eyebrow Liner Pencil. Still using the same one. I have 2 backups. and it's always in sale, so I always can get new ones, because the MAC one was 30 euros and it finished in 4 days. The L'Oreal Paris was, I think, $12.99, if not $15.99, but it was on sale for 1+1. So basically, and now there's another L'Oreal Paris sale going on at the Kruidvat. So before I pick up the girls, I'm gonna go to Kruidvat, pick up some diapers for my baby boy, and get some lipstick. But tell me what you think about it. It's just, I made small adjustments, just small. There are not a lot of adjustments, but the minor adjustments I made, it made a difference in my appearance. So I hope you hear me, because I didn't even test the mic. But my husband said, use a mic next time, because the sound will just be better. So I listened to him. I'm gonna put on a cardigan, and I'm gonna head out of the home. I'll see you later. So I'm back. Yesterday I made these cookies. Or was it yesterday? No, it was the day before that. It was Monday. I made these traditional Surinamese. Why is it focusing on Amalia? It should not be focusing on Amalia. It should be focusing on the cookie. These are traditional Surinamese peanut cookie with a twist, because I have my own recipe that is inspired by my late mother-in-law, and I also did my own little twist. So I'm gonna make myself some afternoon tea and eat the last of these cookies. Also, I want to make a Mother's Day brunch, because Mother's Day is coming up, and I want to make some cheese cookies, traditional Surinamese cheese cookies. So I bought some cheese at the market yesterday. Oh, you're finished? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I remember when I was in the States, I think I was 17. I think it was 2007. And I was visiting my grandfather, who used to live in, my late grandfather, who used to live in the States, in the DMV. He used to live in Washington, D.C. He was a very known person within certain communities. He was a soccer coach. His name was Coach August Wouter. That's how they called him. We in Suriname, we say Wouter, but they known him as August Wouter. And he had a friend, Angie. She was Nigerian, and she was living, I think, in Maryland. And I think he was coaching one of her children. And she asked me if I could braid her hair. And my English is okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. And especially if you don't speak it every day, it gets a little bit rough, but okay nonetheless. And I was braiding her hair, and I was done with her hair, and I told her, hey Angie, I'm ready. And my grandfather was like, you're ready? You're supposed to say you're finished. So when Amalia was saying, I'm ready for what? Oh, you mean you're finished? So that reminded me of that little story. Back in the day in the DMV, I miss Washington, D.C. so much. When I love interior design and homes. I watch Homeworthy and all these interior, channels. And the architecture in Washington, D.C. is marvelous. And when I was younger, I didn't appreciate it because I didn't understand. But thinking back on Georgetown and the architecture and everything, I need to get back to the States one day. I'm not in a hurry, because going overseas with these young, small children would be challenging, but I have to say I really want to go visit the States because it's been almost 20 years. Mind you, I was somebody who traveled to the States every single year to see my late grandfather ever since I was in the womb, because my mother, it was her father, she traveled to the States or traveled after her late father ever since she was 17. She went to Barbados, Canada, Trinidad, Grenada, all these Caribbean islands, and then he moved to the States. And she always brought me with her. And not to go to the States every year for such a long time, it's okay, I'm used to it. I don't crave it, but when I look at it, I'm like, wow, I miss the States. Popeyes. Oh, I love me some Popeyes. Thank God I lived in Suriname for 3.5 years, and we have a Popeyes in Suriname, so I didn't really miss it that much because I was eating it quite often over there. But Giant, I was listening to R&B Money podcast, and I think it was Raheem Devon, and he was talking about, yeah, I was working at Giant. Oh, it brought back so many memories. And Jay Valentine was like, what is Giant? I'm like, how do you not know Giant? But I didn't know Giant was something that was, you know, for the DMV area. I thought Giant was just a supermarket all around the States. So to hear him talking about Giant and knowing what it is, I have so many great memories going shopping at Giant with my grandfather, and he would buy all these sodas, and I would always run to the section, you know, near the register where they had the magazines, and I would always buy Black Up. Is it Black of Black Hair? Black Hair. I still have all of my Black Hair magazines. That was the reason why I wanted to go to Giant. How many of these Black Hair magazines can I get before I go back home? And I would come home and I would just, you know, read all these articles, see all these brands like Revlon and all these hairstyles, and I would come back home and I would find somebody who could recreate these hairstyles. I remember the one with Halle Berry on the cover and Rihanna, and later I came to find out that they sold it over here in the Netherlands, but you had to pay big bucks. I think it was like 16 euros or 15 euros. It already was kind of an expensive magazine. I think it was $7.99, but to get it here was like 16. So I started collecting those every month. I would go to Amsterdam because that's where they sold it, at Bruna, near the Central Station, or at Central Station, Amsterdam. And when I would come from university, or I would go over there, or sometimes I met up with my mom's friend, who's like my auntie, but not really my auntie, but you know, we black people say, that's my auntie, because she was friends with my mom for so long. And when I had to wait up for her, I would go and read and buy Black Hair magazine. It was Sophisticated Black Hair magazine. I love that magazine. So yeah, for now I'm gonna have myself some afternoon tea. I'm gonna give myself a krentenbol. Is that something you eat overseas? I don't know. Like this one is not really krentenbol. It's like a granola with raisins. It's so good. I'm gonna put some cheese on it. That is so good. Put some cheese on it. I don't know if it's a Surinamese thing, but normally it doesn't have the granola, but it has some granola on top. It has raisins. It's so good with some cheese. And then I'm gonna eat the last of my cookies. Wait for husband because he's bringing back groceries, and I'm gonna cook some good Surinamese food, healthy, smoked chicken, salted beef, vegetables, peppers, rice, fried plantain. My tea is ready. Let me get it real quick. So that is what I'm going to do, and I still love my makeup. I love it. I love my hair. So for the people who are, struggling with their hairline, go get this magic retouch because it really helps me. I didn't even spray. Let me spray. See, when I don't do my stuff in the morning, I forget. But I have to spray some oil, some sheen, so that I'll be glowing, looking like I, can be part of the Jackson 5. Also, talking about Michael, the Michael movie is out. I haven't seen it yet. I do want to go to the movies, but at the same time, I know how we are, me and my husband, when we watch, my husband and I, when we watch movies, we want to put pause, we want to rewind, we want to do all of that. So at the same time, like, I'm gonna wait till I can rent it at home and we can watch it as a whole family, because I know my son Papa would like to see the movie, but I don't think he can be in a theater and sit still for, I think it's 2 hours. But at the same time, I want to be in the theaters. But Mother's Day is coming up, upcoming Sunday. Did I already mention that for Sunday? I think that's what I was trying to say. I'm trying to talk too much. For Mother's Day, I'm making a Mother's Day afternoon tea experience for myself. Last year, I did a dinner. Of course, we have to eat, so I probably would make dinner as well. But for now, I want to make afternoon tea. I'm going to make these cookies. I'm going to make the cheese cookies. And I have 2 other cookies that I want to add to my rotation. So I have 4 different cookies. I will be doing some, bread, not cucumbers sandwiches, but maybe I don't know which sandwiches I'm gonna use yet, but I'm gonna do that. And I had a whole idea that I want to buy for my mom, because she's doing so much for the children. I wanted to buy her something that she really needs. She wanted a new bag. I saw some bags which I liked, but I was a little bit late with ordering because I didn't know which one would be best for her, and it would be too late to order. So I'm gonna give her 2, not 1, 2 different tickets to see Michael, because she wants to see Michael, but she's a little bit, she's up there in age, and she's like, yeah, can you look for me which date and where I can go? I told her where she could watch the movies, but I was like, I hope she doesn't go yet this week, so I will buy her 2 tickets, one for one date and a second one for maybe the next day. So I have to see. I might order it today so that she can go and have fun, because she is a huge Michael Jackson fan. She has every album twice. She is the type of fan that she didn't buy the albums in the Netherlands because she was so biased and felt like it would be a knockoff, it wouldn't be the original. So she forced her father, who lived in the States, to buy her the albums. So she has every album twice. Every magazine that ever came out in the Netherlands that had some article or something Michael Jackson, she owns. She has the t-shirts. She went to every concert. She was one of the people that were sleeping outside, because back in the day there was no livenation.com or all of these sites where you can buy tickets. No, you had to sleep outside. And I remember, so I remember, because I'm from that age, that era, that I remember my mom sleeping outside, going outside like 12 a.m. while she was married and had children. She was like, husband, I have to go. Michael Jackson is coming. I have to sleep in front of the post office so that I can secure my ticket. And yes, she went to Michael Jackson every single time he came here in the Netherlands. So I think that would be a great, thoughtful gift to give her 2 tickets, 2 separate days to go watch Michael. I remember we went together to watch This Is It twice. So I think this will be a great gift for her. I would like to join her, but I don't know how my husband's schedule is for now. So I'm just gonna buy her 2 tickets, and if I come to find out that next week he might be off, and then I will join her to watch Michael and be inspired, because my husband is telling me every day, babe, people are saying out here this Michael movie is doing a lot of things in these streets. People are being inspired. People are saying I need to get my life together. So yeah, and I'm here for the looks. I saw the looks. I'm here for the looks. You know me, the 70s, the afro, the bell buttons. That is all me. So yes, that will be my Mother's Day gift for my mom. And my children just came out of school and they already told me, Mom, we made some stuff for Mother's Day. I don't know what my husband is doing. If he's doing something. My husband is not the one that celebrates or anything. He could have been Jehovah Witness, because he doesn't celebrate anything. But you never know. He might caught the bug. And if he doesn't do anything, I don't mind. I'm going to have myself a lovely afternoon tea Sunday with some cookies and everything. I'm just going to, spoil myself and just relax. Maybe watch a nice movie. Or maybe I'm going to the movies and watch The Devil Wears Prada too. My husband doesn't have to buy me a gift. If he can just give me a ticket, I will go to see the movies after I had my afternoon tea. So I might be doing that on Sunday, and that will be my gift. That will be perfect, because I love part 1. So I'm very curious for part 2. Why am I holding this mic? I hate it when people hold the mic. I understand certain mic don't have a clip, but this one has a clip. But I understand, because it kind of feels comforting to hold the mic and talk. But yeah, so maybe I will be doing that for Mother's Day. Also, my own birthday is coming. I have so many ideas, and now I find out that you really have to be on time if you want to execute everything that you have in your mind. So I had a whole idea to do a Gemini party to, interlude the Gemini season, because I have a new friend, who is also Gemini, and her daughters are also Geminis. I'm a Gemini. I also have a cousin who is a Gemini. So I thought maybe to do a Gemini party, just a get together, and just invite them. But I want to do my home. Let's get into that before I leave. I want to do my home. I bought these curtains. This fabric is not a curtain yet. I bought this fabric. Let me see, because it's not focusing. I love this fabric. I have a whole plan to add lace on the borders and do a old school curtain, with the straight across, and then the 2 sides, and then the lace on the board. So I'm gonna buy myself for my birthday a sewing machine so I can sew these curtains. And also, let me show you. I bought these paint colors. Let me take the light out. To go, or these samples. I have these samples to go with my curtains. So I'm testing it in different lighting, what I want. I really love this one. It's gentle lavender. I don't want it to be too gray bluish. I love this lavender one as well. These ones or this one, but this one is really pale. And my husband is scared. He's like, I don't want it too dark, but I want to do something different. I love this one. This one is a little bit more pinkish. So I'm testing these, and then I will be putting the curtains right here. See, the curtains will go right here. And I'm gonna put this couch right here. I'm gonna reupholster this couch. Reupholster this, yeah. I got this from my neighbor. Her grandmother died, and it was already ripped when she gave it to me. But I was like, I can reupholster this. I think it was from a traditional Moroccan couch set, but this is the ones they had, and they were going to throw it away. So it's like, no, give it to me. I have an ID for it, so I'm gonna reupholster this. I'm gonna reupholster this couch because this couch was a gift from another neighbor of mine who said, I don't need it anymore. And I was like, okay, give it to us. But I don't like it the way it sits here, so I already measured. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna throw this one away and buy a traditional antique, how do you call it? How do you call? I don't even know what to say anymore. How do you call it? Cabinet. A cabinet where we can put the TV in. I'm also going to, these ones were also a gift from somebody who threw them away, and my husband was like, why are you throwing it away? We want it, but I think it's one too bulky. I want, antique chairs. I already seen it, a set of 8, because easily there can be 3 chairs over here, 3 chairs over here, and 1 and 1. So ideally I'm looking for an antique set with 8 chairs, and I'm gonna put different curtains over here. So I'm on auctions all day, and I saw a really nice set, but they only have 4 chairs. So I'm just gonna check it out. I'm gonna throw these ones out. I have some chairs I found. Somebody just threw them out on the street, and I was like, no, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna reupholster those. Those are very nice wooden antique chairs with fabric. Hello? Nee. I also have another chair, an armchair, a beautiful armchair, which I can also use. But everything has to be reupholstered, so that is something I have to do in the near future, so that I can, redecorate. And yeah, I'm happy with everything. I don't know which colors I'm gonna do the kitchen. It's a rental home, so I don't want to do too much, because in my mind I already did a lot of things to this kitchen, but it's not my kitchen, so that is very restrictive. That's why we really want to buy a house, so that we can really be creative. But for now it will do. I'm gonna get my afternoon tea and wait for my husband so that I can cook, and I will see you in the next shot.